Okay, so you are setting up your disk order. You're going to end up going to a page called Customize Your Disk Project. So if you're on this page, this is where you can get a quote. This is where you can put together your order. So you'll start by choosing your project type. We have CD, we have DVD, Blu-ray, a 2-disc set. So if you have, 2 CDs or 2 DVDs, and then you have packaging only, which is, if you don't have any discs at all and you just want just like a digipack or just some printing done, you can enter in your quantity here. For this one, let's just say we're going to go with 50 discs. So you just type in 50 and you hit update, and then we can scroll down to disk content. We have audio, and then if you hit the drop down, you can also pick data, or you can do blank, just blank discs that you can burn your own stuff on. There's also disk surface printing. You can choose full color, that's the default, or you can do color on silver. You can do black on white, and you can do black on silver. If you want to know what those look like, you can click here, and it gives you a couple more detailed options there. Then you can go along disk packaging. If you're wanting to see what those look like, again, you can hit see all, and it'll show you exactly what we have. So right now for this one, we're just going to choose a standard jewel case. We're going to go with the black tray as well. That's the default. If you want artwork on the inside of that, you can hit a clear tray as well. The front insert, we're going to go with a 2-panel. If you want to see the options, again, you can just hit this. It'll show you all of the options. And then the tray card, we're going to do one-sided just because we have the black jewel case, and so you can't really see anything on the other side. There's also finishing. You can do cell wrap, which is shrink wrap, or none. And then CD digital services, we have CD text, ISRC, and Grace Notes. If you're not sure what those are, there's little informational buttons here. You just hover over it and it tells you exactly what it is. And then we have the add-ons. You can add a UPC barcode. If you do want that, you can just follow these instructions. There's a white rectangle that needs to be put on your artwork to make sure that we know where to put it. For this one, we're not actually going to do that, so we're just going to go no. There's also premium glossy disc printing. If you want more information about that, you can hit the I button there. Or pre-press review, where we can go over all of the artwork and make sure that there's no glaring issues before we go into production. So if everything looks good on that, you just scroll up. You'll have all your project details here, and you can choose your production method. We have 12-day or we have 8-day for just 50 units. We're going to go with 12 days. You also have your product cost here, and you can choose your shipping method. If all of that looks good, you can hit continue to artwork, and then you just name your project. I'm going to say testing for this one. And then you'll hit continue to artwork. Now, if you're not logged in or you don't have an account, at this point you will be asked to log in or set up an account. But I'm already logged in, so it'll just continue right to artwork. And then you're on your add your artwork page. You can see that it has everything I selected from the last one. So we're going to upload the artwork for the CD. You'll hit either upload finished artwork, use previously uploaded finished artwork, where if you've done it from a different project or you uploaded it on the My Artwork section of your account, or you can proceed with no artwork instead. For this one, we're going to upload finished artwork, and it'll pull up the uploader. So you just hit choose file, and you'll choose your artwork. So I have disk surface here, and upload artwork. And you can see that my artwork did upload. If you want to make sure that it uploaded correctly, you can hit zoom, and you'll get a pop-up that shows the artwork there, and that green is the safe area, as it says. Then we can move along to the 2-panel. You just click on 2-panel, and it'll pull up that option. We're going to start with front because it says front there. You can see that uploaded, and now we're going to upload the back. And you can see that there's the front cover there, and then there's the back of that insert right here where you can put your liner notes, your credits, your lyrics, or a picture of a rainbow. Now we'll move on to the tray card. It's the same exact process, and you can see that I've got the track list, back cover, and you can see the spine text on there as well. If you want to see it in more detail, you just hit the zoom button again, and then we can continue. So on this page, we'll be able to review the artwork that we uploaded. You can download a PDF proof where it'll show you how everything sits on our templates. It will show the template lines, and that's totally normal. It doesn't mean that your artwork had those template lines on there. We just have that on there so that you can tell that your artwork was uploaded correctly. So when you scroll down, you'll see important printing notes. Be sure to read this. Then you'll just go through all of these, and then if everything looks good, you just hit the check mark boxes. Make sure you read everything and make sure that you agree with everything. And then there's an optional one that says that you want to see your artwork on the Solid Merch website. That also means that we can use that for social media and just kind of show off your project. And then we're on our Add Your Content page. Now there's a few options here. Since we don't have any CD text or anything like that, we do have the option to mail in a new master where you can just send a CD to us. And then we have the address there. For this one, we're going to show you how to use the audio uploader. Then we're going to upload our own content. So we're going to upload audio. You'll get a pop-up here, and you should have this here. You can name your project. I'm going to name it Testing. And then you can just click in. Now I do have 3 sample audio files here. We accept WAV files or MP3s. And if you just take a look here, you'll notice that it's a little out of order. We have 3, we have 2, and we have this one in the middle. All you have to do is just hit these buttons right here, and that will move them into the correct positions. Once you've done that, you can hit Upload Files, and that will upload. Once you see this green bar here and you see that all of the uploads have finished, you can just close the window and then refresh content list. And then you'll see what you uploaded. You hit select, and now you can see that's here. That means it's attached to your project. Then just go through and say that you approve it. And now we're in the final review. So you have your artwork here. You can review that again. You can make sure that your disk content is correct. There's also a couple more details about your project, and then you can just hit add to cart. Once that's in your cart, you can make sure that all the pricing is correct and proceed to checkout. Then you'll be asked to add your address. And then once you've entered in all your information, you can hit save address. And then from here, you can choose your shipping method again. We're just going to go with ground shipping. And if you want to just see what all of the pricing looks like, you can hit get updated pricing. And that should be your final price. Then you just proceed to payment. You usually have to add a credit card, and you can add in that information here. Then you have your final review. Now you can just go through, make sure the pricing's right, make sure you have everything you want, and you can enter in a coupon code if you have one. If everything looks good, you just hit submit order, and you're done. You should have your order all ready to go. We'll have it in our system, and then we'll let you know about any updates as they come up. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the customer care team. Thanks so much.